Do you hear that?
I do. Sounds like beautiful money in a humming noise.
Yeah, it does.
That's our new air conditioner we talked about.
Oh, hey, puss. Rubbing up on my feet per usual, huh?
It's like
Obsessed
100
much?
It's like 100 degrees out, and we are like, we'll totally do a podcast for y'all, but we're going to have this humming noise.
Bethany and Sean. We are a couple of nuts talking. We were out to dinner the other night with some friends, and somehow there's
Can I just say, that's not a hard cut. That was just how we talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just went right in. I just want to say, because sometimes it sounds like we hard cut things.
Oh, no, yeah.
Nope, just how our
barely
brains work.
edit this thing, honestly. It's not much editing.
No,
we're so
naturals.
good at it now that we can just straight through an entire episode with a couple snips here and there. You know, if we say something weird or something like that, we're like, they might think that's a little too weird.
Yeah.
But maybe you won't. Maybe we'll leave. I mean,
eventually, I think like after episode 300, they'll be so used to us that we'll leave those very weird things.
I mean, we already say really weird stuff. Like I boned my couch and I picked my boogers and, I
we
pee
haven't
and
talked
poop in
about
showers.
some of my things, but my Barbie's fucking, of course.
Yeah, you do need to speak up more when I share a story. You should, dig deep and remember and share a story as well.
You may or may not know this about me after 6 years, but the audience probably definitely doesn't know me. I don't talk about the past at all.
Yeah.
Like very, very, unless it is exactly to make a point of something that's going on.
That needs to change.
I know. I wanted to.
Because that's what this is telling stories and stuff.
I know.
So,
I mean,
I'm sure the audience loves hearing about me boning my couch and shitting in the shower, but I'm sure they'd love to hear about you shoving brushes up your vagina.
Yes, and fucking the bathtub.
And
of course.
bathtubs.
Of course.
So it's like
maybe we'll get into that then.
We
Who knows?
should.
If not this episode, if we don't have time, definitely next episode.
Well, what I was saying was we went out to dinner with some friends, and there's a lot of butthole talk at the table. And they were saying...
Not brought up by us, by the way.
We didn't bring it up.
I was so entertained. I was like, whoa, I felt like I threw out the topic, and I didn't.
It was crazy. But they said that there were purple buttholes?
Purple buttholes, someone said. I thought maybe they got punched in the anus, but they were saying, yeah, there's some purple buttholes.
I don't know about that.
I just think there's pink and brown.
Grayish.
Maybe they mean the brown is purple. Because with the red, because see, your blood is blue and your anus is red or pink, and red and blue make purple.
Yeah.
So it may appear
well, it has to do with melanin and all that stuff,
Right.
And that particular skin is stretched a lot, and there's a lot of friction that goes on down there. So when you rub your
talk about your own anus, because I definitely don't have friction going on.
You wipe your asshole. Oh, you do. You have constant, when you walk, your butt cheeks are, your butthole's constantly rubbing with. If you're,
no.
Yes.
Not
Stop
where
it
it's
right
placed.
Now. Stop it right now.
Then hold on. I am going to walk right now. I'll even pause this. I'm going to walk and put my finger on my asshole and see if it moves while I walk.
Okay. You have
so give everybody the rundown.
So you can listen.
Okay.
So I'm telling her, I'm saying this because I actually just looked it up.
Okay, well, I need to know. I need to experiment. I need to put my scientist hat on. I need to wear my a couple of nuts scientist hat on my anus right now. Hang on. Here we go.
Yeah. Because I typed in, why are buttholes dark? Yeah, and there's a whole article on it from it's called buttwax.com.
Okay, I have my finger on the trigger. My finger is literally on my asshole. I'm going to start walking and see if it moves.
She has her finger on her butthole. Now watch. You see?
Oh my God.
I know.
I also had to smell my finger. I'm sorry I smelled my finger.
How's it smell?
I didn't.
Don't rub your eye.
I did poop today, so I should.
Don't rub your eye.
I should probably. I'm going to wash my hand really quick. Are we okay with that? Can you talk to them about...
I'll start reading a little bit of this article here, okay? So the article is Why Are Buttholes Dark? And here we go. It says, we all know increased sun exposure leads to skin tanning, but is it common for people to have dark, uneven tones and pigmentation around the anus area? And in the past 2 years, there has been a 27% rise in people who are opting to bleach their assholes to lighten the skin. The lighten the skin tone to match the rest of their complexion.
Why do people mess? Okay, I would love to go into this. This is what I would love to talk about. I have such a problem with everyone having a problem with the human body. I have a problem, like, it's like whatever they were given, all of a sudden...
We're born with that. We're born with the normal colored butthole. It's just after all the friction, like you just felt, and after all the using, that it becomes a darker color.
So is that why porn stars do it? Because there must be like jet black.
Some people are embarrassed by it. Yeah. Some people are embarrassed by that color for some reason.
Well, here's the thing. If we never brought it up, no one would think about asshole color. But everyone keeps doing all this stuff where we bring it up. Like, I remember growing up, it was all about hair. Hair was everything. My brother would make fun of me, and I thought I had a mustache, and I thought I had too much eyebrow. Like, he told me there was hair all over me. I was as hairy as a man.
Right.
And it led into my years from then being completely... That's all I could think about is, like, if we went out, honey, back then, all I would think is you were staring at my mustache.
Huh.
You were yeah.
You don't have any hair at all.
Tell me
you have a lot of hair on your head.
A lot of hair on my head. And I think I had baby peach fuzz probably.
Sure.
Like something.
That's normal.
And I do look in the mirror all the time. I'm constantly looking to make sure I don't.
Aww.
Yeah. And it's from that constant bullying as a child.
Yeah.
Of whatever's going on. So nowadays it sounds like black assholes and what's the other thing? Like tiny lips, small boobs. Everybody wants a big ass.
Big lips.
Well, I'm saying like...
Vagina lips?
No, I guess what I'm saying is little lip people want big lips. Tiny butt people want big butts.
Right.
Little boobs want big boobs. Like, no one's happy. Whatever eyebrows are given, they need to fucking put Groucho marks on their
right.
face now.
Yeah, well, I know people were bleaching their buttholes in the porn industry.
Right.
And people started bleaching their buttholes. It says here in this article because people are embarrassed. But Baby, the reason why...
When you're down there licking my asshole, do you ever think about the color of my asshole?
The color of your butthole, baby. High friction areas. Wherever there is friction, there will be increased cell production. The main reason there is hyperpigmentation of the anus is that the area is always being rubbed up against. Whether it's your clothes, butt hair, or even your ass cheek rubbing against itself, all of these can have an effect on the pigment.
Did you say butt hair?
Yes, all of these can have an effect on the pigment surrounding your anus. And also, repeated stretching of the skin. Darkening can also be caused by the skin being constantly stretched. The more elastic an area...
Hence the porn star's need for a little lightened.
The more elastic an area of the skin is, the more folds it will have. The more folds it has, the darker the skin.
Oh, there's lots. It's like a pucker there.
And this makes the anus the capital of skin folds, with the average human making at least one bowel movement a day. And if you're into anal, well, you get the idea, it says.
So I'm the state Bethany, and my state capital is my anus.
That's right.
That's what I'm hearing.
And it's a byproduct of having folds in that area. It can also trap bacteria, causing an unpleasant
Do you know what
odor.
the best way is to address your anus color, babe? Don't fucking look at it. There's no reason you need to be checking out your asshole color.
Oh, man, there's all kinds of...
Now, babe...
Vitamin D-based creams reduce the skin pigment cells. Then there's
Vitamin K, I would bet, too.
Then there's chemical peels containing
Oh, my God, that sounds awful.
To exfoliate the skin. And there's retinoid...
This is delicate skin.
Retinoid creams or pills.
This is what I mean, like putting chemicals like bleach on your fucking glorious anus, like the place where shit must come out. Like, I'm not going to mess with anything that's not meant to be there. Because let me tell you, taking a shit is one of my favorite moments of the day.
Oh my God,
I do it more than once a day.
I have to do it.
It makes me so happy that I would never jeopardize.
That's on my day. If I don't shit in the morning before I go to do something,
you're miserable.
I'm just thinking about
I
that all day.
can't be with you those days.
I need to shit in the morning.
Let me tell you about anger and his shit amount in his body. Yeah. He gets so angry if he's got shit inside of him. Like, God forbid you ever become constipated. Oh, God, look. Oh.
Did it just fall?
It did.
So we got some people doing construction.
I hope nobody was
right
in that ladder.
Window.
I hope no one was in that ladder.
No, I think he was just lifting it up.
It almost hit our window.
I don't know if you guys could hear in the back. I think these microphones are pretty good, but there's a lot of banging going on. We chose a pretty
banger
choice
of
time.
A day. Yeah,
choice time to be doing this.
That's all right. Everything happens for a reason, honey. And I feel like people need to know stuff about their assholes. I wanna really stress this. The asshole is the eye of your bottom half. And there's no way that I'm going to poke my eye. Baby knows what that means. I'm not going to poke my eye.
Yeah.
Now, you can add extra moisture to the eye. Like if you want to lick the eye, you can lick the eye. But that's it. Otherwise, only things come out of the eye. Nothing goes in the eye, and definitely no chemicals. That skin is so soft and delicate. The last thing I'd want to do is have a little rip or tear or blister, or because bleach makes you blister if you leave it on too long.
Yeah.
I mean, and why are oh God, I can't. So anyways, back to my rant. I don't understand why every human being why so many human beings want to be disgruntled about what they were given. Everybody wants something different. Oh, you have straight hair, I want curly hair. Oh, Kim Kardashian's doing this, I want that.
It's the media, babe. I mean,
it really
media.
is, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when you love somebody, you love someone. There's so much shit on Sean when I met him that I was like, whoa. And now I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Like what?
It's hard. Well, example A.
Belching and farting.
Belching and farting. I don't mind a good belch now since I've been with Sean, but I don't like a good belch out in public. And I know what you're thinking. We both belch on the podcast. But look, that's just normal human bodily function in our home.
Yeah.
So we are podcasting at our home. Now, if we had more than 2 people also in this house, that's now public. No more belching and farting in front of anyone. I literally ride him. Like, we'll be out at a casino, and we'll have just eaten, and he'll just give a nice little, babe, do you have one in you?
A belch?
Yeah. Great. And I will go, babe.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do that quiet. No, I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
You can.
See? It just comes out.
Yeah, at home, I love it. In public, I hate it. And if my mom heard you, she'd want to disown you. And that's just not okay.
I feel like I've burped around her.
Oh, you can burp in the house. But if we're out in public and you burp in front of her, she will lose her head.
I feel like I've burped at the casino around her before.
We would have had to have been in a restaurant, in eating. You must have had food in your hand to do that.
Oh.
And maybe she was just being loving and kind and she hates her kids. I don't know. But that's...
Could be. I mean, she also might be just...
not caring anymore. Yeah. But anyways, just love yourself. Love who you are. And believe me, the only reason I can say it is because I've experienced it for so many years of being insecure of everything. Literally everything. Every little dimple on my butt or my thigh or something on my face or this thing looks droopier than the other side and my hair. Like, it's, man, as soon as you can be like, I don't fucking care. Again, COVID, wonderful, lovely gift from COVID.
Yeah.
I love me.
Kind of helped a lot, huh?
It did.
I think a lot of people were hit with that because everyone's just walking around in their pajamas now and shit.
Oh, man, no one gives a shit anymore.
Oh.
The leisure wear, which has now become like kind of the norm that you can wear out, it's going to go down even another notch. Like, we're going to just start wearing slippers and robes and those nightcaps that Scrooge wears is going to come back. So we don't have to do our hair. I know.
Why the hell did they wear that anyways? Maybe because it was cold.
No. I actually think, I remember I did a paper on this where they wore hats to bed.
Men used to wear those long hats and like those dress things almost. It was
well,
like
the dress just
sleeve.
became, because it was comfortable. It just is.
Yeah, makes sense.
But
when
the
you
hat
pee, you just
thing,
lift it up.
Will you let me finish?
You got poop, you just lift it up.
The hat thing for men and women were because you didn't wash every day. So your hair was greasy and you would have to, your pillows would get soiled.
That's not why dudes were wearing those
long
long
time
hats.
ago. That's why dudes and women wore like those bonnety things.
Huh.
And because you didn't shower every day, it would get all over everything.
Okay.
And then also you had your hair set a certain way.
Right.
So like for women, if they put those bonnets on or whatever back in the day, you know, it took a lot of work to get those bouffants and they would iron their hair and then rat it. And
I used to iron my hair. My mom would with the flat iron when I was in.
When I say iron, I mean they used to use
did I start to do? I think it
the
was
laundry iron.
I want to say it was probably like 8th grade or something like that. My mom used to iron my hair. And it was real long. It was down to my nipples. And it looked so gross. Now that I see pictures of it all flat ironed and weird.
Because you have very, very curly hair.
It's just a straight. It looks dry.
Ew. Ew. Ew, now it's on your microphone.
It smells. I farted on my mic. That's the first time I did that. Usually I just bring the volume up when I fart on it. But I used to iron my hair, so I get it. I know the struggle of it.
Oh, God. Now he's just going to repeat himself and touch his dick because he just farted.
I never slept with one of those hats on,
stop smelling your mic.
I never slept with one of those hats on, though, but I definitely iron my hair.
We should get hats and wear them and try it out.
This microphone smells like farts.
Honey, you farted twice right in that anus
disgusting.
hole. That brown, dark anus hole.
For anybody that has a crush on me out there, and I know
let me tell you something that I just thought of.
Sorry that I just grossed you out a little bit, but we could still have these romantic thoughts about me.
Those are human beautiful functions. Let me tell you, I realize
What's
why.
human beautiful functions?
Every function we do, burping, spitting, farting, boogers,
well, everybody does it.
Right. So it's a lie for even when women go, ew, it's like, bitch, we know what you do late at night when you're by yourself. You fucking fart and you smell it and you waft it into your face. And then you go and eat a bowl of ice cream, you bitch. So don't get on.
Damn.
Did you hear it?
No.
I didn't want to put the mic
Baby, you got to at least put the mic closer.
We had emergencies, you guys.
Oh, God. Emergency gives us the upset stomachs.
Instantly, both of us, our stomachs fucking lose our shit.
Holy shit.
We're disgusting, but in a sweet way. Like, we're doing it just to be unfiltered and, like, and have, like, come over to our house.
I don't know why you're explaining this. We're, like...
Because, you know why? Because we have 99% male audience and maybe 1%. It's probably us who are counting as the female percentage.
We're damn near 20, if not more than 20 episodes deep now. And every episode we've talked about shitting, we've talked about pissing, we've talked about farting, and we've talked about everything. So I don't think you need to explain to our lovely listeners
who love it. They must love it themselves.
You guys love it. You love this. And we love you. Don't forget to go follow ACON Podcast on Instagram. And then don't forget to go on the Facebook.
A couple of nuts talking podcast.
Talking podcast on Facebook. And you could go on to Apple iTunes and you can give us a review. Hit some
5 stars and a review.
So you could go on all the other podcast streaming places. You could follow us.
And then most importantly... Share us. Share it. Like, go back to kindergarten and fucking remember what sharing feels like.
This is one thing we are going to keep doing is
reminding you guys.
And hounding you to do this. Right now we do it about twice an episode, usually around this time of the episode.
We're going to have one episode.
And then usually the ending of the episode. Yeah. But we're going to start dropping it in.
No, babe. We should have one episode where it's just us fucking begging everyone.
Yeah.
Giving them all instructions of what they need to do.
I mean, it could be this one right now.
No, because we don't want to spring it on you. But
we'll set a timer. I want to do, or we'll start slow into it.
Yeah.
Next episode, I'm going to set a timer. If we don't get at least one person sharing about us
and you got to add us so we know.
We did just get a new review, and that was a really great review on Apple iTunes. Thank you so much, whoever wrote that. But
so it's working.
By the time this episode comes out, if we don't get another few reviews...
That's it, guys.
I'm setting a timer, and we're just pretty much going to remind you to review us like every...
It's going to be 55 minutes.
7 minutes. 5 minutes. I don't know.
55 minutes of us begging you to share this. All right, let's talk about some of the stuff that we have planned. And by planned, I just mean I pick things. They know what you mean, babe. And he picks things. I just am thorough in case we get new listeners.
Go for it. Hit me with it. What do you got?
So recently... Sean and I decided to change up our living room furniture.
We sure did.
And I will usually get the bug and I will say, I want to move the furniture. And then Sean will proceed to say, no. And then I'll proceed to say, oh, we're doing this.
Well, the reason why I say no is because when you say we need to move the furniture, that
I was
actually
setting
means
him up to say this.
Sean needs to move the furniture.
No.
So that's what happens.
Can push just as hard as you do. I move in fact, I move more things because I have to take. I have to handle anything that's not big.
Stop it.
Because he lays down immediately after every move of a piece of furniture and just fucking wallows and whines and complains about how this is everything about him and he's got to do everything and do you know how hard this is and his back hurts. And here's what I know afterwards. We're both very happy after.
Yeah.
And we moved all this shit and sure enough, true to form, Sean has complained about everything. He's sweaty. He doesn't eat on time. He becomes an asshole monster.
Check. Correct.
And then I push him. And by the way, he'll quit at least twice.
No, I don't quit.
Oh my God.
Never quit. That's a lie.
Okay, well, this last time you did quit.
You take that back.
If you want me to take it back, I will, but it's the truth.
You take that back.
Sean, you quit twice saying, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to be right. How are we going to get the TV? This doesn't go there. That won't fit.
Never said that.
Oh my God, Sean.
Never said that.
I already know they believe me.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Okay. So anyways, he'll quit twice. I'll push him through, right? I'll feed his little brain with some food. And then pure genius. My layout every time is better than the last layout. And this layout.
This one that I put together is probably the best we've had.
Nope.
I gotta
absolutely
say.
not. He just does what I say. I point and I say, go there. And he does it. And this configuration, honestly, I'm not even kidding, Sean. I believe that the energy that it's producing in the living room is equating to the much success of different things that we have going on. Would you agree or no?
Yeah.
It's like the flow of the house feels just so wonderful and different.
Oh, it's just open for us now.
It's like a wide vagina gap. It's like we went to the gynecologist. They stuck that thing in and just fucking cranked it to all get out. And we have a plethora of vagina hole ready for us to frolic in. And the way it's set up, like I can hula hoop now. Sean can lay full splat out on this rug. We got a new rug that's so comfy. The cats love it.
I suggest this, people.
That's my point.
Switch it up. Move some stuff around. Move some stuff around.
Even if you think like, I don't know how else to do this, you just got to start pushing shit around and looking around going, I'm going to move that or get something new there or take that away or just move it the fuck around. It will change up your whole life because now your routine, which is at your home, which we all conform to our habits, all of a sudden, boom, you can't do the same thing. You can't walk the same way. You don't put things in the same place. Now I'm like, where is it? Because I don't know where I put things. It just makes your day different. It forces you to be different.
Makes everything different.
Yeah. And then you make different choices and new stuff comes in your life.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a couple of nuts giving you some rat ass advice.
Couple of nuts rearranging, huh?
Yeah.
Couple of nuts rearranging. Oh, it is just a regular nut house in here, isn't it?
It's a crack whore party.
It's like fucking nuts. I can't even think another word to describe it except for nuts.
We're just making butter. We're making nut butters.
It is nuts. I don't know if it's me or the kombucha talking right now, but I'm feeling
drunk.
Nutty.
You're drunk from the kombucha.
Hey, Nutty. Who's that?
You.
No. Hey, I'm switching the word up. Hey, Nutty. Who's that?
Oh, Pauly Shore.
Pauly fucking Shore.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about him for a second.
Okay.
Who the fuck saw this fucking guy looking the way that he looked with his fucking tie-dye denim shorts and vests?
I think the look actually helped the comedy.
That's what I'm trying to say. And he said, hey, buddy. Who said, yep, that's the one.
I think it was more about family for him. Like,
I understand his mom was hooked up the Comedy Store.
And his dad. Yeah, I mean, Of course, he was set up for fucking.
He was a stand-up
life.
He was a stand-up comedian, and then he became an MTVJ in '89. Huh? I will admit, I'm a fan of Encino Man. I'm a fan of Son-in-Law was a little and I'm a fan of Biodome.
I know I saw Biodome. I don't really remember having an idea about it, but Encino Man, I remember.
What else did he do?
I didn't know he was on MTV.
Oh, wow. He sang. Wait, he was in the music video for Limp Bizkit's and Together Now. Okay, that's a good song. Pauly Shore is
Why
dead.
are we talking about Pauly Shore right now?
Because I said, hey, nutty.
No, I know
and
that.
And then it just, for some reason, I was like, who the fuck put Pauly Shore in our lives? Like, who was like, everybody needs this guy.
Mitzi Shore did.
Okay, well, why does she have any say in anything?
Because she owns the comedy. Well, she used to own the Comedy Store. Now he owns the Comedy Store.
Junkets and Gluckets, buddy. And then what he's, oh man, Encino Man's really good though. The best part of Encino Man was the jock that was in it. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
No.
Oh my god.
I know Encino Man. Yes.
Brendan Fraser, Sean Astin. You keep chucking nuckins, buddy. I don't remember what the fuck he said.
Anything in that movie though.
But they would go to this. They lived in like Valencia or something, some bullshit like that, and they would go to whatever, man. Like, who the fuck put Pauly Shore in our lives?
Honey, they had so many connections.
Who was the last person like that? Is there any more like that, or was he like
where
the only
like
one?
Family? You mean?
No, I mean like,
or just a weird
just
comic.
Like Pauly Shore.
Like John Lovitz was in stuff, and he's kind of like a weird comic.
Yeah, no, John Lovitz is not comparable to Pauly Shore.
So tell me what you think the Pauly Shore is, so I can.
Pauly Shore, for some reason, I think was considered like hip and cool.
Yeah.
And looking back at it, there's nothing hip or cool about what he said or what he did or the way he looked.
Nope.
Like, I don't know exactly.
He was like a character of himself. Like, that wasn't even who he is.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what? I just don't understand what he was.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. I don't know why that was. And I guess because his mom was famous or owned this Comedy Store, it gave him a shot because everybody was like, they wanted to be there or something. Right?
Yeah, and he was doing something different, obviously. He did something that made people repeat it. Yep, buddy. Stuff like that, you know. He was just weird, and it worked in the time. I think if we plucked it out, I mean, that's why now he's not doing that stuff when he's on stage.
He has albums out, too.
Of course, honey. He's set up in he's like a comedy prince.
Oh my God. 1991, The Future of America. 1992, Scraps from the Future. 93, Son-in-Law Original Motion Picture Soundtrack. 94, Pink
Honey,
Diggly
how many
Diggly.
people are really going to be...
I don't give a shit. I need to get this off my chest.
I'm glad. I don't mind talking. I just
Why
mean the
did Pauly
going
Shore
down his
come
resume.
into my life? Why did Pauly Shore come into my life?
Is he in your life?
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy him. I'm not going to say that.
You don't have to.
If I say that, it would be a lie.
I think he did really good stuff, and this is what I was trying to say, is I think timing was everything. And if he were to be plucked out of the timeline and put anywhere else, it would not have happened. It had to happen in the wackadoodle early 90s, or it wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? That's what the 90s are, a beautiful, wonderful thing.
Oh, man, he was really hot in the early 90s to the mid-90s. That was like his shit.
What, like good looking?
No. Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Encino, he was just busy. Encino Man, Class Act, Son-in-Law, In the Army Now.
In the Army Now. I remember that one.
Jury Duty, Biodome, and then Playboy, The Best of Jenny McCarthy.
What in the heck?
That's not a movie. And then he was done after that.
Yeah.
He made a bunch of stuff.
What year was that when it kind of
96 was 96. Biodome. That was like the last thing. And then he's himself, his voice is on some cartoons and then he's just been.
And then so what was like the last cartoon? 99?
Well, the last thing he was doing something. The Little Penguins Poro's Dinosaur Island Adventure. He's a voice of something.
All right.
And he's done stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying he hasn't. Look, I love Pauly Shore. Like, he's a fellow comic. I love him. I think, he had some really good momentum going there.
What was one of his jokes besides just saying, "Hey,
exactly,
buddy, chucking the duck in the
I think that's what it was. Buddy. That's what it was. And there are a few comics who can go out and just be weird.
Oh my God.
And then people laugh at it over and over again.
I just can't. I can't.
You know what I hate? That to me is fine because he came up with something original, and I mean, maybe it was his, maybe he stole it. We'll never know.
Yeah, but it's nothing.
He can't. Right. It's nothing. But that's why it didn't have longevity. It's not like a Seinfeld where, like, you know, who he is.
I mean, I'm saying it. You know.
Right, but we also haven't said it in like 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I haven't thought about Pauly Shore in a long time.
And again, no bad to him. It's just he hit that when timing and work, fucking collide, and you get his little legacy. And now I lost track of what I was going to say. But that kind of stuff, those like, what would we call that? Like kitschy, gimmicky stuff doesn't last. And it's like the same thing. Like there's this kind of movement right now in comedy. And I'll just speak pre-COVID because I actually haven't watched enough comedy after COVID to know if it's still going on. And I can tell you kind of the handful of dudes and a couple women who started this movement, and it's this thing where comics just laugh at themselves on stage. Like, I really, like, to each his own, everyone do your own thing. But like, I don't know. It makes my skin crawl. Now, if it's a legitimate, honest, genuine laugh, that's different. But that's not what I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see, like, if an audience doesn't laugh fast enough, the comic starts laughing, and then it makes the audience laugh because they're laughing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And to me, that's just such, like, cop-out comedy. Like, I don't know. There's an art to it, and I get if it's your style, I guess, but not everyone can have that style. But it's like, it is the thing that's happening right now. You know, when Sam Kinison was out, there were a couple other yellers. You know, when I don't know what other fads there are, but you know, you're distracted, so you're not even.
Oh yeah, I had some work stuff going on my phone.
Right,
that I had to respond to.
The man who says he leaves his phone away from the podcast.
Oh no! When I'm editing, when I'm working, yes. Right now, I need my phone because it has stuff to talk about on it. So that was something.
Okay, so this all has to be cut out because you're being an ass monkey right now. Like, you were totally distracted. You didn't listen to anything I just said.
No. Oh, you're talking about gimmicky people. Like, yeah.
No.
Is there anything else to say about it?
No. I was talking about comics who laugh at themselves.
Oh, God, that's the thing.
Oh, look, now how interested you are. That's what I was looking for when I was talking.
Let me tell you about this. Comics now is a thing. There's a thing now where comics are up there, and when nobody's I guess they think if they laugh,
it does.
That it's going to get a response from the audience, which I don't, to be honest with you, I haven't really seen it work.
It doesn't. Oh, it works with some of the bigger comics that do it, but like, it's to me, it's still the same awfulness.
Does it?
I mean, to be honest, I have no idea what's going on in their heads. I have no idea why they're doing it. But you cannot laugh at yourself genuinely after the 198th time I've heard the joke, let alone how many times you probably really said it. It's just like, and not only that, but like, it's the art of comedy is making others laugh, not yourself.
They stand up there with their little notebooks like, yeah, you know, what I want to talk about. Oh, yeah. So, like, you know, crime TV.
You would laugh already. You would have already laughed.
Crime, Netflix and kill. Am I right? Right, everybody, you up front know what I'm talking about. That's what's going on now.
Yeah, but it's even worse because it'll be like, oh man, I was sick. Okay.
Oh right.
So I was sitting and I was watching Netflix. And you're like...
Can I just stop really quick?
Yeah.
Netflix and kill. How about that? I just fucking came up with that shit off the fly.
Okay, well, we're going to have to take it off the podcast so nobody steals it. Because that's my middle name. Is steal my shit.
Netflix and kill. Is that a movie? I don't know.
Sounds like a movie. It actually sounds like a TV show, but each episode's a different little tiny movie about a Netflix problem.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
So, similar to the show you were on, Disaster Date. Netflix and kill. We set them up for a blind date for what they think is going to be a Netflix and chill, but it's kind of like scare tactics.
Yeah.
The date pretends like they're going to fucking murder them.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's against the law.
You got
with
Netflix
hidden camera
and
shows,
killed.
with hidden camera shows, there's lots of lawyer argo jargon.
That's what we do. We get a lawyer because this is a fucking bona fide hit.
I've already been on a show like this, and let me tell you the rigmarole it takes to get through. You can't scare too much. You can't say you're going to kill anybody. You can't really scare somebody with a weapon. Like, there's so many fucking rules that you have to do that show would be 14-second episode one time. That's it. And then we would get pulled off the air for breaking too many rules. Yeah. Okay. Are you done? Are you done with the Netflix and kill bright idea?
I think so. It'll probably come, like, more stuff will come up, so I'll probably bring it up when it does.
Wonderful.
But for this moment in time, Netflix and kill.
Okay, I'm going to bring something up that I think is entertaining.
What?
And kind of makes you go,
me?
What's that?
Talking about me?
I'm just talking about everyone in general. I think we'll be like,
No.
What?
Is the thing me that's entertaining?
No, I'm saying no.
Okay.
So Sean and I were in Vegas, and
we had a whole episode about it for my birthday.
I know. And when we were coming down, like the second day, there were 2 grandma moms sitting right next to us at a table at Giada's. And one of them...
Oh, yeah.
One of them had purple hair.
She did.
And the other one had green hair.
That's a thing.
And I remember telling Sean, I was like, what is this nowadays with the grandmas with white hair coloring their hair multicolors or at least some weird color to stand out? Now, I'm all for it. I think it's fantastic. Grandma's getting her teen spirit out. Maybe she didn't have her heyday. Maybe she got preggers real early, had to jump right into motherhood, didn't have that like punk rebellion, teen angst kind of moment, party moment.
Yeah.
And they're getting it out in their 70s, 80s, and 90s. And I'm all for it. That lady, I can't remember how old she was, but she said she's in her 80s. And she was like, I always wanted to color my hair like this.
Yeah.
And she's like... And the other lady said, so I colored it for her because the other lady did hair. She still did hair, and she was at least in her 70s, I'd say. And they both were just like, it feels good, and I like it, and it's fun. And I was like, yeah, bitch, that should be how all of us women are all the time. Just like, it's fun, it's what I want to do, and who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
And she was just so, like, she was... so spry about it and so excited. And when we came up to her, because I interrupted them and I was waiting for them to stop talking, and they were just like just little happy lovebirds. And I was like, hey, can I just interrupt? I love your hair, both of you. And they lit up like a fucking fire engine.
I kind of like came baby stepping. I was like, yeah, we really like it.
You did. And that helped because they both were like coy, and all
I was kind of nervous. Like, I felt like I was walking up to like a fucking like Gordon Ramsay or something.
Really?
That wasn't.
Yeah. They didn't
but I mean, it's always nerve-wracking to just walk up to random strangers and interrupt their conversation, even though you're complimenting them. It was still
I feel like, and it's such a lost art, right? Us talking to any strangers. Now, like with the phone, we can't ask for directions. We can't say, do you know this person? Or can I park here? It's like everything's on our phone accessible. We don't have any reason to just spark up a conversation with a stranger like we used to. You know, if you saw, as a woman, if I saw like a hot guy on the street that I was like, oh, okay, I like this, I could pull my car over and go, I'm sorry, I'm looking for this place. Do you know where it is? Uh-huh. Right? Like, because cell phones didn't always have a GPS on them.
What are you talking about?
You have... This is it. I'm serious.
No.
No. I see what you're doing, and I'm done.
Zip it.
You need to pay attention when I'm talking, and not just when you have something you want to talk about.
I'm talking about... What are you talking about hot guys pulling over?
I'm talking about years ago.
So you just got all defensive because you thought I didn't
like
know
10
what...
years
You
ago.
didn't think I know what you were talking about. You see?
You're not fully...
I'm literally responding to what you just said about pulling over
the hot guy,
to a
Sean.
hot guy. I am. Look at me when I say that. I am.
You stupid dick.
Why are you pulling over to talk to hot guys?
Honey, this is years before I met you. It's like 10 years ago.
You were pulling over and talking to guys?
I'm saying if I wanted to. If I wanted to talk to
what was
somebody,
going on before I got in the picture?
Or say I was walking down the street and I see a handsome man and I'm like, oh, I want to talk to him and just feel him out. I could be like, oh, hey, I'm looking for this place. Do you know where it is? And then they'll start being like, yeah. And then if they're into you, they're like talking and you're like, am I into this guy? Not anymore. Just give me the directions.
What was going on here before I arrived?
Honey, that's how life was. If you don't remember that, I can't help you. But it used to be where like, even if it wasn't a hot guy, say it's some random girl, and I was like, hey,
I'm not talking about life. I'm talking about you.
I'm too exhausted for this.
I'm talking about you hussing it up out there, talking to randos, saying, oh, do you know where this is?
I didn't talk like that at all.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
I don't need to talk like that.
Oh, hi. Oh, do you know where
oops, my titty fell out.
Right? Like, that's what was going on.
Did I drop it? Did I drop my keys?
Oh, that'd be dope.
No.
That'd be dope. I don't know if I ever had. Yeah, no, I did have girls.
Okay, I can't with you right now. I feel like this is made up.
I did.
Because you're looking up and to the left. I don't
tell
trust
a story.
you.
No. It definitely had some girls.
One time.
Definitely had some girls come up to me and talk to me about some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You want to hear a story, though, about one
I
time?
think I have to.
There was this one girl. Okay. I'm coming back from Vegas. I think it was for my brother's bachelor party or something like that.
Oh, the bachelor party where you just got wasted
just
and fucking threw up and never
I was on pills, too, so it wasn't like too wasted, but it was... No, it wasn't that. No. I had went with a couple friends because Howard Stern was doing a live thing out at the Hard Rock Hotel. So I went with a couple people who I ended up splitting away with. Like, I didn't even hang out with those people I went because I saw some other friends out there and wound up at some random house, a strip club, fell asleep, yada, yada, drinking from start to wake up, drink, go to sleep,
wake up, drank,
wake up,
drank.
So
that's funny. We both thought of that at the same time.
On the way back on the airplane, I am drunk, but not like I'm charming drunk. Okay,
that's what you think.
No, I
was.
Euphoric
recall.
I was, because I was sitting next to this older couple, and I was just making them laugh, and the flight flew by, and there was this girl sitting to the left across the aisle from me, and she just kept kind of looking out of the corner of her eye at me, and I normally don't go up and be like, hey, what's going on? So I saw you looking at me, but I said something to her and started up a conversation. And then whatever, got her number at the end of the flight. She was flying home. She was like a well put together person. She had some business meeting out in Vegas.
Unlike yourself.
She was in fashion or some shit like that. Exactly. But I appeared, I guess, charming enough to where she gave me her number.
You remembered to zip your fly this morning.
She gave me her number. I didn't have the beard. I was clean cut. I was dyeing my hair black. I looked like I was fucking a rock star guy. Anyways, so I finally call this chick up. I think I was texting and calling later that night, but I was so charming and I was so talkative to her on the flight, and then even afterwards. But then a few days later, like I'm not feeling that buzz anymore of Vegas and like that good drunk,
That good.
Yeah, so it's like days go by and I'm just still drinking.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a lot to say anymore. But I thought, like, why not? Let's hit this chick up. I didn't think about boning or nothing. I just thought about hanging out. I was alcoholic, just wanted some female attention. So I get her, I call her. She comes over to the house, and I buy a fucking 18-pack of beer. And she comes over. I start drinking before she gets there. First, I'll have her come to me. I didn't go to her. So, no, not being a gentleman at all, but... She gets there, and I'm already like 3 or 4 beers deep and kind of got this buzz going on. And she's just looking at me when she gets there, like questioning, should I be going in this? Like, I'd noticed it. And so anyway, she still did. And she came in the house, and we sit down. I was like, hey, so you want a beer? She's just like...
You want to get wasted with me?
Yeah. She's like, no, I'm good. I was like, oh. All right. I pound the beer.
Like, what do we have in common?
I know.
Now?
I was like,
Nothing.
well, what are we supposed to do if you don't want to drink? And then so I get up and get another, and I just proceed to pound beers, and there's no conversation happening. And she's just looking at me, and like an hour goes by, and she's like, I think I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Smart cookie.
All right. Bye.
Wow. You're like, bye, more beer for me.
Yeah, more beer for me. Oh, you're fucking lost.
Babe.
Fucking more beers for me.
You're so loud. You popped out.
I know. I'll edit it. More beers for me, dub. See you later, dub. You're missing out on this.
We learned about euphoric recall while you were in rehab.
Oh, we did.
And what would be really funny is to do an act out of probably what really happened that night.
Yeah.
And your dick was probably out, and you probably had shit. You probably had vomit in your face.
Don't go there, because that's a serious thing. So, my dick did not leave my pants.
Okay, your dick wasn't. Well, it wouldn't matter anyways. You drank so much, there would be no dick movement.
I don't even remember her name.
There you go.
Man.
Doesn't matter. Thank God you don't remember her name.
Holy shit, what a fucking...
Hey, why are you having other girls at your house?
What a ride.
Why did you call another girl and have her over at your house?
What a ride.
Exactly.
Damn.
You bitch.
But that was that story, because I was thinking about talking, randomly just to people. That's just one story. I got more stories.
I'm sure you do.
I got to tell the story sometime about how I thought I was so cool drinking. Should I just tell? No, I'll tell it another time.
No, we got to do missed connections.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Craigslist missed connection.
Craigslist missed connection.
Craigslist missed connection. Craigslist missed connection. Craigslist missed connection. Craigslist missed connections. 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 Craigslist missed connections.
You all know what Craigslist missed connections is, because we've done this. But if you're new to the podcast, Craigslist missed connections. Craigslist is digital classifieds where you can sell stuff, you can find work, you can look for work.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Craigslist is.
Yeah, and there's a whole section, a whole playground, I like to call it, called Missed Connections.
Sex ground.
And, normally, I think it started off as like a little cute romantic thing, like, oh, I saw you at the Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it was like a very cool concept.
Didn't have the guts to talk to you, but anyways, I was wearing this and you were wearing this. But now...
It's like creeperton.
Because, it is what it is.
People got to find that nut.
This is it. So let's get cooking on this, huh? Wheelchair person looking for a nurse. Now,
is this real or fake?
This could either be... I haven't clicked on it yet.
This could either be a nurse.
This could be a legit, person looking for a nurse. All right, so let's click on it.
I don't know if we want to look on Craigslist Missed Connection for a nurse, though. That feels counterintuitive.
Okay. Here it is in Los Angeles. Hello. I'm looking for a caregiver/nurse to take care of me this coming week. Email me for more details about the position. Must provide a photo of yourself so I can reply back to you. This son of a bitch. He's not in a wheelchair.
No.
Or he is.
He's on disability. He gets money, and he's willing to pay someone to hang out with him and suck his dick.
Sneaky.
Yeah, he's going to get government money to pay somebody to be around him, and he gets to phalange your spots.
Sneaky. Okay. Let's see. This one actually sounds cute. We met at the mall.
Okay.
I think this is what it started off as.
Okay.
We met at the mall in Van Nuys.
Cute.
Hey Tom, we met last Sunday. You gave me your number, but unfortunately I misplaced it. We talked about...
Wait. Did you not have a cell phone that they could just insert the number? Like,
what the hell?
It's already a little
That's
sneaky.
Weird. I misplaced it. We talked about cars and homes. I hope you see this and get back at me. Oscar. So Oscar is looking for Tom. Tom, if you're out there, Oscar's looking for you, man.
Look, I'm going to give you a hint, Tom. If this guy can't even have a phone to put your number in, I think you did a real good thing by getting away from that.
Yeah.
I think God intervened and was like, you know what?
That was
Oscar.
God.
Oscar says no to this.
That was God deleting the number.
Tom says no to this, yeah.
What the hell? Now here's another one regarding a nurse.
Okay.
I think it's the same guy. This one just says female nurse.
Yeah, he was probably put that other one out and was getting too many dudes.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, this one's a pervert. Check this out. Female nurse. Hi. Looking for a female head nurse.
Oh, shit.
I've got this headache I need relieved. So if you're a female...
So the teeny tiny head.
Yeah, and it can help me. Please respond. This one's in Baldwin Park.
Now, I would respond if I thought I'd have other little nurses underneath me, because it's the head nurse. Unless he means his dickhead.
Yeah, he's referring to his dickhead.
Okay, all right, never mind then. Sure. Yeah. Otherwise, I was excited to have employees.
I'll let you pick this one.
Okay.
If you want, I'll give you a couple options here. Miss my ANR.
Mm-hmm.
Or Computer Man.
Oh, Computer Man.
Okay. Computer Man. Hola problemas. Con tu computador o necesitas una PC.
I need a PC.
Yo te ayudo servicio e domicilio diagnósticos. It's in Spanish.
It needs to do a diagnostics on his PC.
Yeah.
That one's like a legit. I think that person really needs a computer man.
They went in the wrong.
Yeah.
This is the wrong.
Oh, that's sad. Too bad we don't speak Spanish to let them know that.
They're going to say, they're probably thinking like,
somebody's going to read that and think it's sexual.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll fix your computer. You need me to decode that?
Hola,
I'll decode that with my dick. Oh, you want me to hit the space bar? I'll enter.
Okay, now, yeah. Hungry for a pie.
Okay. So that sounds reasonable.
Or I'm awake.
Oh, they both sound intriguing, but the pie thing, yeah, we'll do both.
We could do them both.
Yeah, I don't need to choose.
Hungry for a pie.
Yeah.
Long Beach.
Okay.
Any
Go ahead. I was going to say they make pie in Long Beach.
Any females in here sharing their pie? I'd love to eat your pie. Super hungry here. LMK.
What's that number?
Ralph here.
What's Ralph's number?
His name's Ralph. Let me see when I hit reply.
Yeah, we should hit Ralph up.
Oh, it's just his email.
Oh, okay. Nice. So he was referring to pie as
Pussy.
vagina.
He wanted to eat a girl out. He just wants to eat a girl out.
He just, that's all.
So what?
I mean,
What are you going to do about it? Ralph wants to eat some pie.
If Ralph has a clean ass mouth with no sores, I mean, and I was laid up or hard up, I'd think about dialing in a misconnection on Ralph.
Okay.
Just go to Mouth Town.
Oh,
I don't have to stick it in or clean anything up, and then just go later, Ralph. Thank you. Thanks for the Mouth Town. Thanks for the mouth munch. Okay. M seeks M for bro stuff. This sounds like it's right up my alley because I'm looking for a new bro. MCM?
M seeks M.
Oh, okay.
Male seeking male for bro
this is
stuff.
bro stuff.
I'm looking for a bro.
I know.
Have my own place in Hollywood.
Sounds good.
And missing connection. Let's cuddle. You remember me.
Oh, whoa.
I'm mid-30s with the dad bod. Let's talk soon.
Yeah, he's not looking for a regular bro.
So that's not a regular. Well,
no.
Well, it just says cuddles.
Cuddles is not for bros.
No?
Not if bros have a partner. No. Okay. So we're not gonna M seek that M. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We can do a couple more here.
Yeah.
These all are looking pretty boring.
What about the one you skipped? Because I picked.
It was
computer.
boring. It just the I'm awake one.
Yeah.
It said I'm awake in Long Beach.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Yeah, but that might be.
Said.
Do you know what I mean? That sounds like pretty subliminal. Like I'm awake means come and put it in every hole. Like we don't know what that means in this world.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa. I used to photograph
Could mean
you.
coffee enema.
I used to photograph you.
Okay.
Seeking a female I used to photograph.
Yikes.
I let you own the photos, and I took them for practice. You were so much fun and willing. Love to do it again.
This might be about me from Kathy. We did a photo shoot together.
This means she knows who you are.
That's true.
Okay, that one's boring. Downtown tour guide.
Downtown.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Here we go. Oh, yep. Downtown tour guide in Lakewood.
Oh, shit. Lakewood even sounds wet and hard.
I'm looking for that lady to take downtown.
Oh, shit.
Let's chat before we arrive there. I like exploring down there because there's so much to do.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy that likes to use all 5 senses.
Oh, shit.
But my favorite are taste and touch.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Somebody wants to go to Mouth Town.
Look at this guy.
Mouth City. The state of mouth.
Oh, no, it says I'm the kind of guy. It does say that's a guy.
The state of mouth. The United States of Mouth Town.
How about that?
Just going to open it up and stick it in with my mouth.
Okay, babe. Don't know why you keep doing that kind of stuff.
I don't know. It's all this mouth talk. It's all this downtown wetness stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Iced coffee to go. I feel like that's Just somebody that saw somebody.
Thirsty. Wants
looking
a free
for an
Starbucks.
Asian woman who was getting iced coffee to go. You were attractive, fit, and looking for your friend Dom. I was the attractive and fit guy in his 50s. Here we go with this guy calling himself attractive.
Wow.
Unreal.
How do you
man.
know what this chick's into?
Did she tell you were attractive?
Yeah, and even if she did, it may not have been real.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Oh, surrogate for
That's
a couple.
like, hold on. That's like a man saying, I'm not an asshole. Guess what? You're the last person who gets to say whether you're an asshole or not. Like, you can't do that. Like, I'm not a bad guy. No, you know what? I'll take references from your friends, but the last person I'm going to believe that you're not something that's awful is up to me to decide.
We did a whole bit on that on one of our other misconnections. So.
Okay, well,
it
begged to be repeated.
Just saying.
Honey, I get to speak my mind.
You absolutely do. You could say whatever you want.
It's called a long callback.
Yeah, it's looking kind of dead in here in misconnections. I'm going to find one more, but it's looking... Ooh.
All right. That sounds
good.
good.
No. Bros helping each other out. I feel like it's the same guy just looking for more bros.
But not really looking for bros. I feel like we have to define the word bros.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. This guy. I feel like this guy's always posting on here. We read him before, but this was just a couple days ago. Bros helping each other out. L.A., West L.A., Venice, Santa Monica. So he's close to the beach. That's dope. Mostly straight. And down low.
Mm-hmm.
Early 30s. Pretty fit. Looking for another bro similar to my age to hang out with and trade rubs with. Yeah.
That's literally the same verbiage.
Back is tight from working out and sitting for work all day. Educated, super clean, masculine, drug-free, and chill here. He's still just on here.
Well, he's probably looking for quantity, not quality.
That's right. Belly buttons.
Oh, that's the title, is belly buttons?
Belly buttons.
Okay.
Belly buttons in Palmdale, everybody.
Oh.
I'm looking for... What? What were you going to say?
Just that it's belly and palm. Like it's belly buttons and palm, like of your hand. I just thought that was interesting. I thought that was worth noting.
Belly buttons and palm?
Yeah, like palm is part of your body and belly is a part of your body. Belly buttons and Palmdale. Do you see what I did there? The link between palm of your hand and belly.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
Honey, I am so... I'm
observant. You know? You're connecting all the dots
when you're
here.
closer, I'm going to punch you in the face. But go ahead. Tell me about belly buttons.
Belly buttons in Palmdale. I'm looking for a woman who likes having her tummy and belly button played with.
Oof.
Be in the Palmdale and Lancaster area.
Do you want to talk about annoying?
If you're into this, message me with any questions you might have.
First of all, I would have so many questions. I'd be like, how long do you have to play with it? In which way are you going to be playing with it?
Yeah.
Where will I be sitting while you're playing with it?
Yeah.
Does anything happen before or after you're playing with it? Like, so many fucking questions come up. And then, here's my other thing. After a while, like, the belly button deserves minimal amount of attention.
Yeah.
Because after a while, it gets so fucking sensitive.
I hate when my belly button's touched.
Yeah, it's I'm going to end up fucking hating you.
Now, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you prefer belly or tummy?
I cannot stand the word tummy.
Oh.
When a man or woman adult
Tum-tum.
says tummy. Now, tum-tum's different. I think that's funny. Tummy, to me, is the same word when men say panty. I can't. It's like how people say they hate the word moist. I have no problem. Moist, no problem. But panty or tummy or potty, like I can't. Why are you using the word potty and tummy and panty? Stop. Just fucking stop it.
Just
You're a
stop
creeper.
it.
I read right through it and I'm over it.
Just stop
and,
it.
by the way, you remember when we were talking about that fork guy? Like, oh, I dropped my fork. I deserve a free salad. I feel like that guy would say tummy. My tummy hurts.
Oh, my tummy hurts. You scared me.
My tummy.
Oh.
You made me soil my panty.
Remember when I told you the story about the one neighbor over there? Not in our building, in the other building. Him and his wife were down by the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Older couple. Look like they're in the late 50s, mid 60s maybe. Cute dogs.
Now they totally know who we're talking about.
Yeah. They probably listen to us, right?
For sure.
But they were down there, and the wife was sitting on one of the sun chairs down by the pool. And the husband was walking backwards for some stupid reason. looks like an idiot. And then he bumped into her. He goes like, oh. And she looked at him. I watched this. He
bumped into her.
Yeah. I watched this because I watch everybody all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm watching this whole thing happen. And he goes like, oh. And she just looks up at him. And he's like, oh, you scared me.
Yeah.
And then she looks up at him and she's like, I scared you? And then she got up and just left and walked upstairs in the room.
Be accountable, bro. You just fucking walked into her.
Unreal.
And then you got scared over nothing. And then you blame her.
They look like they've been married for like 40 years.
They look like they've been married like
forever.
400 years ago.
Forever.
And they don't even look that old.
Oh,
it's just
you scared me.
The way they mingle with each other and fucking like congregate is something else.
Oh man.
I mean, honestly, they're in the same, like they'll sit outside together or walk together and like they don't look at each other, they don't touch each other, they don't talk to each other. Remember we were on a walk and they both each have their own dog that they take care of and they do not take care of the other dog.
Yeah.
Like it's really weird, you guys. Maybe they're brother and sister.
Maybe.
Yeah, like it's a vibe, right?
Yeah.
I just thought of that.
I'll have to watch them a little more.
I mean, they both are wearing wedding rings and we've never seen them with another couple, but still. It would make more sense for them to be wearing wedding rings and living with their brother and sister.
Wedding wings. Wedding wings, everybody.
Wings.
So, I guess that that wraps it up for Misconnections. So, there you go. You're welcome, everybody.
Guys, it has been so wonderful.
What a good
hanging out with you. Sean had a wonderful time farting in his
mic right
for you.
into the mic for y'all today, and I'm not even gonna lie, my microphone smelled for a good 15-20 minutes after those farts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're welcome. The things that I do for you, it's pretty amazing.
And don't worry for the people who are gonna call in and write in and ask. We each have our own mic and we do not share.
That's true.
That is for specifically this reason. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you guys are wonderful. We love you so much. Don't forget to follow us at Acon Podcast.
ACON Podcast.
On Insta.
On Instagram.
A Couple of Nuts Talking Podcast on Facebook.
And A Couple of Nuts Talking Podcast on Facebook.
And then you want to follow us and like us and subscribe.
Why
are you doing that so annoying? I'm annoyed.
Why are you doing that? I'm annoyed. No, I'm annoyed.
Okay, just do stuff, review stuff. Share it, goddammit.
Hey, share us, huh?
Stay nutty, everybody.
Goodbye for now.
Kimpses.
Bethany.
Bethany.
And Sean.